Well, I've had this sitting around for years and it's come time to sell it. Put another panel on the end. Means I've got an odd number. That's a 5 panels, so they all have to operate independently. And the voltage of those has to be higher than the voltage of the batteries, or the MPP tracker won't work. In this case it was 48 volts and now I'm getting it down to 24 volts for that very reason, because I really wanted that panel on the end. It needs a bigger array. As you can see, I can take it off for roadworthy, unbolt it there and there at the joint. That's no problem. So fortunately I had the old model, was a 4 kilowatt version of this, operated at 48 volts. This one here was laying around for years too. Operates at 24 volts. It's a smaller unit. Great, so I get to use it. But I looked at my old wiring, I thought, I can't sell like this, I'll get sued. That isolator switch comes from the generator or grid input here on the back, straight into the inverter. Now, what about the dodgy caravan lead at the caravan park where the active and neutrals are switched around? If they're switched around, and who knows what these multi-mode inverters are doing, maybe it's got an internal MEN system right there, who knows? That means that if those leads are switched around, this could be sitting at 240 volts. It's sitting on tyres and it won't trip whatever's in the switchboard over there because it's on rubber tyres. Someone with wet shoes or bare feet on concrete or water comes along, touches this live frame at 240 volts, and maybe that switchboard doesn't have a safety switch in it, who knows? Zapparoo, someone gets electrocuted. So let's see what we're going to do about it. So what we have here is a simulation. There's the power point at the caravan park, and here's the dodgy lead with the active and neutral wired up the wrong way around, as you can see there. So we've got this device on the left called a Duo Earth Sensoring Device, ESD. We've got the earth wire connected to the earth there. It's a voltage sensor. What it does, anything more than 40 volts above this neutral, it will send a greater than 30 milliamp current down the system to trip the RCB over here on the right. And that's the situation we've got here. We've got a dodgy lead plugged in, power goes on, and hold on, it's in the off position. Wait a sec. Put that on. Let's try it again. And it trips, as you can see. And with that residual current that it sent to trip that main RCBO attached to the device, it also set off the one in the main switchboard. Obviously the active is more than 40 volts above earth, senses it, it's a voltage sensor, sends a residual current through the RCBO, trips it. That's how it works. Now we have an extension lead at the caravan park, everything's good, it's wired up correctly. We turn it on and we don't have any problems at all. So that means there's no 40 volts obviously with an MEN system with earth above neutral. Now this device is actually designed to be used on generators without an MEN connection. So imagine if that wire was cut there, would it still work? Well, you can do the math on that, but in this circumstance it is perfect. It's the perfect device to use for multi-mode inverters at caravan parks with an input, a generator or grid input. That'll protect it.